Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Frank here. Well, I just got a fire going and I'm in a provincial park here in Ontario, which I've never been to before. It's called Sibbald Point. It's on Lake Simcoe. Here's a picture of the map. I just found it by chance. I was up in the Karwatha Lakes camping area. Found a couple of boondocking spots up there. I videoed one of them, but not the other one. One was a great spot, the other one not so good. Anyways, I was heading home and I saw a sign that said water that way, so that's the way I went. I went that way, and this is where I ended up. Looks like a great spot. I haven't checked it out too much, but it's right on Lake Simcoe. I was down by the water a little bit earlier, and the waves were really coming in pretty strong. Now, one reason I decided to stop here tonight is there's supposed to be a super blue moon coming out around 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm hoping to get a glimpse of that. But at the moment, the sky is full of clouds. The weather forecast says it's going to be clear by 9:30, so fingers crossed. I'm going to let the fire die down a little bit by then, because the darker it is, the better you're going to see that moon. So I'm sure hoping I see it, because we haven't seen one in I'm not sure how many years, but it's been a long time. It's going to be the largest one in many years, and we won't see it again until, I don't know, many, many years again. So I'm sure you all heard about it. So try to stay awake and look up at the sky tonight around 9:30. Now that's my time. Eastern Standard Times, I believe it is, here in Ontario. So wherever you are, it's going to be different, I'm sure. If you're out in BC, yeah, it'll probably be around, I don't know, 11:30, 12:30, whatever. If you're down in the States someplace, depends where you are. So check your local time and don't forget to watch it. It's going to be quite spectacular if we can see it. Like I say, right now, nothing but clouds up in the sky, and it's about 7:30, I think. So anyways, in the meantime, I'm going to sit here, enjoy a fire. I just had a little bite to eat. I may stay here for one night for sure, possibly two. We'll see how tomorrow goes. So come on back a little bit later to see if I get a good video of that super moon. Thanks for watching. Don't go away. I'll be back. Took me a while to get this fire going, but now I got it going and I got to keep her going. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm really struggling with this fire tonight. Geez, I had it going really good, but everything just kind of dropped down. I've got a bunch of kindling here. Gotta throw it in, keep this fire going. Really smoky. Wow. A little too smoky for me. I believe this wood is on the damp side. You can't even split that one. Anyway, I think I got it under control. Wish me luck. Come on, clouds, go away. Come back another day. I want to see that full super blue moon. Anyways, after today, may get a little bit closer here so you can hear me. After today, the weather's supposed to get nice. And by, I think, the weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, gonna up around 30 degrees Celsius. That's hot. That's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now, it's like 17 degrees out. Now that's Fahrenheit, of course. Might even be 16 or less. I'm not sure. It's going down to like 8 degrees Celsius tonight. 10 is 50, so 8 is probably about 46, I'm guessing, Fahrenheit. I've got a little heater in there I'm going to try out on my Bluetti that I recently bought, just to take the dampness off, the chill away from the night time. And I believe it has a timer, so I'll set the timer and it'll go off probably in about an hour after turning on, I think. We'll see how that works. Anyway, I'm just going to chill here. Drinking a little bit of whiskey and ginger ale, rye whiskey. I believe it's 40 Creek again. And after this, I'm going to have a little bit of red wine. Because it's time for my red wine, which I haven't had. Excuse me. The smoke keeps moving around. This wood is super smoky. That tells me it's damp for sure. Trying to dry this stuff out. I'm not going to have too much of a fire tonight. I'm more interested in seeing that super blue moon, so make sure I'll come back and hopefully I can get that on video. But for now, I'm just going to pause this and chill and keep this fire going. You know, I'm a little bit pissed off at the parks. They say the wood. I always ask, is it damp? And they usually say, nope, it's good and dry. This stuff is obviously damp because I'm having a heck of a time keeping it going and smoking like crazy. I'm going to give up on it soon. Like I said, if the sky clears up, which I don't think it's going to, don't think I'm going to get to see that super full blue moon tonight. That'll be a disappointment. Get this stuff dried out at least. Hopefully it'll burn better than the crap they gave me and I got in there already. They charge you enough for it too. I forget what this was, but I think it was about $10 for a bundle. It's usually around what it is. Sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on the park. Can't burn it. What good is it? I mean, it is burning, but it's just smoking way too much. All that smoke, not good for you to breathe in, that's for sure. Oh, what are you going to do? All I could do is have another drink and say, whatever. It is what it is. Nothing they can do about it now. I got to keep moving this chair around. I'm over here behind the fire now. Before I was in front of it, beside it. And I'm probably going to have to move again in a minute. Well, I mean, putting these logs on here kind of blocks the smoke too. I'm sure that doesn't help. probably what makes the smoke go in different directions. But I gotta get it dried out. Anyway, I'm not sure what time it is. Let me just check. Oh, 8:17. We got another hour and 15 minutes approximately. Come on, really? Yes. Doesn't matter which way I go. Smoke follows me. I'm moving again. Oh boy. This is very annoying, to say the least. Oh yeah. Very frustrating when you have trouble keeping your fire going and it's a cool night. Oh well. Such is life. Time to top her up. Should I have another whiskey or should I switch over to red wine? I've been really cutting back on my red wine lately. I'm not too sure if it's been agreeing with me. Anyways, I'm not going to discuss that right now. Gotta watch my map just fly away. I need it for tomorrow. I'll be going down by the water, putting that on video. I believe there's a few trails around. Maybe I'll find one and go for a walk. Anyways, gotta keep this fire going. I'll bring you back around 9:30. Cross your fingers that we can see that super blue moon. Once in a lifetime. At least it's the last one I'll see in my lifetime. So don't go away. Yeah, I'll come back now. You hear? The sky is starting to clear, which means maybe, just maybe, we'll see that super blue moon tonight. Of course, you can't see the sky, but I can. Anyway, don't go away. Another half hour, and we may get a glimpse of that super duper blue moon. Okay, everybody. Now you're not going to be able to see me, so I'm not even going to try to let you see me. But anyways, it's 9:35 Wednesday evening on August the 30th. I've been patiently sitting around my campfire, which I managed to keep going. It was starting to die down a little bit. But that super blue moon, full blue moon, is supposed to be on the horizon about now. So I'm going to go look and see if I can find it. Maybe you can see me, maybe you can't. I don't know. I'll put this headlight on red. I doubt very much if you can see me, but anyways, I got to brighten things up here so I can see. Anyways, the sky has cleared up. Not sure if you can, I'll expand this a little bit. Don't know if you can see the stars up there, but I certainly can. Oh, I hope I don't mess this up. Every time I try to expand it, I do something wrong. Anyways, the moon is starting to show itself right there. Now you won't be able to see it very good, but I can't see it very good. So I guess I have to stay up for a little while longer because the trees are in the way for one thing. But once it gets up a little bit higher, I'll be able to see it better. So anyways, it's going to be a long night. I want to go to bed soon. And I'm not sure how well you're going to see it anyways, but I think that little dot you see is probably the moon. It's probably not going to show up too good on my camera, but I hope it does. Anyways, I'll bring you back in another half hour and see if it looks any better. Don't go away. And if you've stayed with me this long, I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing. I would definitely appreciate it, or at least hit that like button. And come on back to see more videos or check out my other ones. Thanks. Don't go away. Okay. It's been about an hour now. My fire's starting to die down. I'm not going to put no more on it. I'm going to put it out before I go to bed. The moon is getting brighter, bigger, but I don't think it's going to be quite as exciting as I thought. And I apologize. I did not set my camera on for night mode, which I know it has an awesome setting. And there's a lot of trees around here. So I'm not going to get the view I was hoping for, and the moon is just not quite as big and bright as I thought it would be. I've seen bigger and brighter than that. Anyways, I'm going to go over here and see if I get a better view of it. Too many trees around here, but this is about as good as I'm going to get. Oh, that's looking pretty good, but I don't know how good you guys are going to see it. There it is. I'm going to expand this. At least I hope I am. How come it's not expanding? Anyways. Oh yeah, there we go. There she is. It's not as clear as it is in person, but I'm hoping you're watching this in person. Don't count on my video, that's for sure. Anyways, I've seen bigger, but it's definitely as bright, that's for sure. And maybe that's what it's all about. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to bed. Bring this back down to normal if I can remember how to do that. I think that's normal. Okay, I'm going back to my campsite and I'm going to go to bed. Because tomorrow's another day, so thanks for hanging out with me. Now, I'm not going to keep this going. What I like to do is I like to do 2 different videos. I like to do one day and then stop it. And then the next day I like to start a new video. So tomorrow I'll be checking out the park. So if you want to see what this park is like, here up on Simcoe Lake, make sure you check out my next video. Now, this is my setup for the night. Don't know how well you can see it, but let me put a light on. Different light on than my headlight, which I have on my head. That's probably not going to help much, but it's a little skeleton light. It's supposed to be very therapeutic. I'm not sure why, but anyways, there's my bed all set up for the night. And I've got my pea pots right there. I've got 2 of them because sometimes one just ain't enough. And I got just a little bit of wine left to help me go to sleep with. Now I have to bring in my Jackery, which is out on the table, because I have to plug my fridge back in. I find the Jackery does a better job keeping my fridge going for 2 days, better than the Bluetti, which is weird because the Bluetti is a lot more expensive, has a lot more features, but I'm going to turn this little heater on for about a half an hour. It's very low voltage. On the low setting, it only takes about 170 watts. On the high, it only takes about 250. So That's where this Blue Eddy's going to come in handy, that's for sure. Because my Jackery 250 would only last maybe at the most a half an hour, I would think. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And make sure you come back to check out my video on the park to see what it's all about. Because I've never been here before, so it's all going to be new to me. Anyways, I got to go grab my Jackery, put out the fire, and off to bed I go. So anyways, thanks for watching. See ya on the next video. Bye for now.